Good morning.
Good morning.
I woke up at 2:30 in the morning today, and I'm sure you did
Yeah,
too.
same.
Like, I love it. There is obviously, like, for a split second, in the morning, there's
Questioning
you're questioning, like, is this normal? Am I gonna do this forever?
Yeah.
How long am I gonna go? How long am I gonna do that for? But when I'm up and I'm coming to the gym,
It
have
feels
a
good.
coffee, it feels so good.
It feels good to get out early too. The sun's coming up, that drive home, and then I'm like, everybody else is just now waking up, and my day's like I'm halfway through the day.
I agree. Hey guys, if you are new to this channel, I'm Tatiana Verega, and this is
Amber Tozan.
How do you say it?
Amber Tozan.
Tozan.
Yeah.
Amber Tozan. So we are bikini competitors. My show is going to happen in just under 3 weeks. And Amber is also a bikini competitor. She's not in the show season for now, but she's training like she is, as it should be. Okay. So today we are going to focus on shoulders and a little bit of back because we want to build that gorgeous back, right?
Yep.
So we are going to start with shoulders. Today we're gonna change it up, okay?
Okay.
So everything is going to be 15. We're going 15 to the side, 15 to the front, and immediately lean forward and open out, so we can work on our rear delts. Okay. So we are not gonna go super heavy. I would say 8 will be perfect. I wish we had 7s, but we don't. So go ahead and grab these 8s.
Right.
One, I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab my 8s.
So that's what I got.
Are you ready?
Today. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go ahead and step back a little bit. Yes, right there, so Juan can catch.
Okay, so side, front, and then.
So we're gonna go to the side, front, really nice and steady. Lightly bend your knee and open out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Immediately to the front. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control it when you go down. 6, 7. I already feel it.
Yeah.
5 more. 3.
I was thinking 8 sounded a little light, light, and that is not light.
Not light at all. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Out. So you're not pulling your elbows. You're opening it out. Like imagine you're pulling a cable out.
Okay.
Let me see.
Just slow it so I hit you.
Yes, ma'am. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3. Wow. Crazy, huh? So, ladies, speaking to my ladies, if you're doing this workout, go with light weights. Like you can even go with 5 or 6 pounds or 7 if your gym has those weights. But 5,
definitely feel it.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, no reason to go heavier on that at all.
My back has been sore, which is good. My upper back, I feel like between our upper body and then when we do lower body with the hyperextension, like that thing really activates my back.
Yeah, we've had a good split this week. It's been really good.
So good. I love it. By the way, today we're going to add a tiny bit of core at the end.
Okay.
So excited. Like, do you remember when I did all the way kickoffs?
Yes.
I never thought there's going to be something harder for me than pull-ups. Those are harder than pull-ups. Like to pull the legs
to
all
pull
the
your
way
legs
up.
up. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Like just hanging and like being able to go up.
I know.
It's
I could
crazy.
really just get my knees up.
Like
It was pretty impressive to
I
see
tried
you.
to do this morning and I did 5 and I was like, come on.
Yeah.
So I feel like pull-ups and those legs,
The leg
leg
raises,
kick
yeah.
raises are on head to head now. It's like, okay, which one is going to do better?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But no, something to work towards every day, doing it a little bit at a time,
I
5 a
agree.
day and just getting better and better.
I was thinking like every single day, even if in the morning, let's just say 5 pull-ups and then 5 kicks and then wait a little bit like later on again, your body
Throw it in.
adapts and you train that muscle.
Yeah.
So, all right, beast, let's get it.
Okay.
Woo! Ready? Let's go. 5 more. Come on. Woo! Wow.
Good God. That last one. That was
Oh my
killer.
gosh, that was a killer. So
It's good when you got to do the walk off afterwards.
it's so good. Like we put the weights down and just
Yeah.
walk away. We got 1 more round. So we're gonna do 3 rounds on this thingy, and then we gotta do shoulder press. And the reason we're gonna do shoulder press in the beginning because it's one of the heaviest that we're doing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put all the
Energy into
into that. Yeah.
Yep.
This is just a warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good warm up.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
4 a.m. is not,
It's not easy. No.
but let me tell you something. For a long time, I manifested a companion for 4 a.m. Even though like we'll do 6 a.m. and stuff, but still like the fact that you're showing up at 4 a.m. right before my show, it's so inspiring.
Yeah.
Like
I love being the motivation for you to keep you going. And same thing whenever I was doing my shows. I loved having all the girls there to push me that weren't even in
the
doing
show.
shows. They were just there to be there and support you, neighbors. I mean, like you got to have that, especially at the very end. It's very important.
it's amazing how much of a difference in a workout is when you have
someone there to push
someone
you. Yep,
someone
doing it
there.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and having Juan behind the camera helps a lot. Whoa, that was so good. Shoulder,
Yeah.
hopping, love it. All right, Amber, let's bring it back.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Close your ears for the room, right?
perfect.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Shoulder press. Okay, Beast. How do you feel about starting with 20 pounds? Let's
good.
go.
Starting and staying, you mean?
Probably. Probably. I'm going to bring my 25s and I'll probably stay there today.
Okay.
I'm actually very impressed with the strength that I still have, considering the fact that I'm like almost a week out from the, what do you call it? Peak week,
Yeah.
But when you do something repetitively for a long time, so I'll say this, even though like I have not got my pro card yet, which is totally okay with me, right? But it's crazy how the amateur mind works, because I feel like my mind is not an amateur anymore. because my attitude is so different from my
Yeah.
first year and even second year of competing. It's like the first year or two you compete, you're like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna get it this time. Like your focus is on the wrong
on
things.
the wrong things. Yes.
Instead, like, let me see how can I improve my look. How can I improve my whole package? And at first, when people tell you that, you actually still don't get it, even though like people tell you. Because I study people, and every, you know, a lot of like pros, they will say like focus on improving season and all that. In the first year or second, even though like I did my best, what I could, but when I look back, I said, hold on, look how many things you've got to fix.
Yes. Yeah.
When you can fix that, then you're gonna get your pro card and don't even think about it. Like it's gonna come to you.
Right. Right.
You know, like let it
It'll
go
just
and
happen.
focus on the right things. So I relate the journey in just like lifestyle in the gym and weight loss. Same.
Mm-hmm.
Don't focus on the outcome. Don't focus on losing weight every day. Focus on showing up.
Yes.
Focus on doing the work. You know, eat whole foods, meal prep, go to the gym, do your homework, do your...
Yeah, and honestly, like I enjoy just the process of the lifestyle of the eating and the working out more than I do even the stage. Like that's just kind of the fun part. This to me, the everyday, the grind, the sweating, the eating, just training your mind for this everyday life. To me, that's more satisfying than getting on the stage.
I agree. And this is like, that's something else I was going to say. Like, I've never been so excited about my coming up off season.
Off season, yeah.
Because before it was like, okay, after the show, you know, I was like, I will never forget first year, even my second year, I was like having a food porn in my phone. I was watching food all the time in my prep, like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like on a whole different level, right? Like I do not care about it. So like when I step in my off season, immediately into going into a reverse diet and like showing up next year with like double package, right?
You got it. You got it.
That was nice.
God, these feel really heavy today.
Well, if we need to go down a little bit.
We're going to see if we can at least get to 10.
Let's go. You got this. Love your top, by the way. Is this the new one?
It is.
Love it. 2, 3, 4, nice. 5, 6, 7. Good, good. Woo! 2, 3, 4. Yes, ma'am. That was amazing.
All right, Juan, you're up. We need a longer break.
One time we had such a hard workout. When we finished, Juan was like, I'm tired, like I did it.
Oh, like you did the workout.
He was watching. Do you remember, Juan, when like my sweat is just like all over the floor? Like he was stepping on my sweat like water. Like somebody just spilled a bottle of water on the floor. Like it was crazy. Okay.
You should jump in all day with us.
Okay.
Come on. One more, you got this.
Oh my God, the second round was so much harder than the first one.
Just take a few more breaths there, like already.
Oh my God. I almost stopped at 12. Yes, ma'am. 4. Woo! All right, good job.
Oh,
So good.
okay. Survive round 2.
That was round 2. Yeah, we got one more. Not ready, not ready. Oh my gosh.
Come on. Blow it out. You got this.
Ooh! 10 it is. I failed.
No. No. That's not failing.
Nice, let's go. Woo! Yes, ma'am. Wow, that was nice. That was so good. Woo!
It's hard not to say a lot of cuss words when you get done. Gotta hold it in because you're
That's
on
true.
camera.
All right, so we are gonna move to our other station in that room. It's gonna be all cables. Let's get it. I am gonna, it's not gonna be pretty, but I'm gonna drop this thing with me. Yee. Let's go. Let's go, chair. Bench. Let's go, benchy. Yeah. I think we're ready to roll. Okay, I was wrong.
Too heavy.
Oh my God. Isn't that crazy how that works?
Just adjusting it. Hang on. I need to raise this one.
Oh no, this just gonna get
Oh,
out.
take it out. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we are ready. This is it. Nice and slow. So from here, very important, you see my shoulders up?
Yep.
Very important. Just like you were gonna stand, you have to really drop those shoulders. Drop, lock your lats, and pull. Oh my gosh. I don't know what number this is. I just want to.
I think you're well past 15.
Oh, but it's just. It took a while to adjust. One last adjustment, I promise. There we go.
Okay.
Let's get it, beast. 15 will be good.
Okay.
Perfect. Control on the way up, super control.
Okay. Same thing about those cables.
Yeah.
They look so easy.
Oh my gosh.
Shoulders look really good from back here.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, 3. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now raise your head up, like crunching, and now go. Feel any difference?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes it a little harder, a little more challenging.
Don't rush, don't rush. See, when you go in all the way without rushing and then you open, it's harder.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference.
Crazy. And so
just like with the leg press yesterday,
hold on,
leaning forward. Oh.
So yeah, exactly.
Leaning forward and going slow made a huge difference, and same with this, you know.
Whenever you go in, the reason we rush to go back out, because it's easier, right? We use the momentum. That's kind of the same thing as swinging when you stand up. You go slow all the way in. You're like, uh-oh, no, I gotta go back all the way out. Oh my gosh. Mamma mia.
Good.
So good. Love it. Last one?
Last one.
Let's get it. 1, 2. Do you want me out or in? Nice. Yes, beast.
Okay.
That was amazing.
All right.
Okay. So.
Another one down. We're doing it. Making progress.
I love your spirit. I made so many mistakes until I learned. And when I learned, I was like, what a dumbass. Like, to myself.
Well, that's what I feel like whenever I go back and I look at my past shows, and then, you know, I'm just like, God, at the time I felt like I was doing everything right, but then it's like each show that you do, you grow, right? And you go back and you look at your old stuff that you've done, you're like, God, what an idiot.
Yes, and you're like, at that time, you're like, oh, this is it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so good. I'm going to win. No. Okay, guys, so we are going to do last 2 exercises. We have lat pull downs, and we're going to grab pretty wide, not the widest, but like right here. And then face pulls.
Face pulls, okay.
And on the face pull, let me make it just a tiny lighter so we can focus on the form. You're going to pull it back, 1 step back, 1 front, 1 foot back and 1 in the front. And our body's pretty straight. You're going to pull. Here, I'm gonna go like this so you guys can see the back. You pull towards your ears, like out, and the ball is gonna go towards your forehead. Yes? Okay.
Got it.
Which one do you want first?
I'll start here. That's fine.
Sounds good. And Juan, if you want, you might wanna switch the side. Mm. Mamma mia. Very important part there, whenever you do the face pull, is to keep your spine straight and not let your head go forward.
Okay.
That's
we
very
worked on,
important.
yes, we talked about this last time. I like to do the turtleneck is what I call it. So I like to stick my head out.
Yeah, so no turtleneck.
Yes.
Turtle.
So call me out when you see it.
Turtle. Let me see.
Do you want me to raise this or leave it where it's at? Is it fine?
There we go.
Okay.
I'm watching you for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That was delicious.
That's good.
That was so good. I don't know, but I'm just like in so much passion right now with the workouts.
Yeah, they've been really good.
I know and I feel the difference, like when you're in the off season and you're not as cut, you're not as like, you don't see the muscles, right?
Yeah.
So like you put on weight no matter what.
Yeah.
And you don't see the same as you see when you're like, you know, stage ready.
Waiting stage ready.
But also when you're in it, you learn how to trust the process.
Yes.
And when you know that you put quality work in, you see the results, but you just got to be patient. It's like a slow process.
It is a very slow process for sure.
Yeah. Like I watch the people that I admire, you know, I look at their story and they've been in it for like 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Yep. Yeah.
To get to that size.
Yeah, even when I first started, I trained with my coach for probably 4 years before I even thought about stepping on stage, you know, and so.
That's something I was going to ask you yesterday. I was thinking to ask you, because I never asked you, like, when did you start training?
I don't know what year it was, but I had just moved to Fort Worth. I was always called skinny fat my whole life, you know, and so when I met my coach, you know, he trained really hard. He's a bikini coach. But I worked out with him every day for 4 years. And then he was finally like, when do you want to do a show? You really should probably do a show. Never mind. And did it ever cross my mind that I would do a show?
Wow.
But we kind of started that slow process.
And let me just point out that you are a mother of 2 kids.
Mother of 2 kids. But I started
That's
that
amazing.
process and I didn't see the results the next day or the next month. It was, you know, a year or 2 before I ever felt like I was even close to being ready to step on stage. So you definitely have to give it time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love your story. The reason I say my story is a little different because since I grew up, I knew I'm going to be some sort of athlete.
Athlete, yeah.
And like I said before, I just grew up in the wrong place, wrong time, you know? So like I could never pursue a professional sport, although I did professional dance forever, but it's not the same as a sport that you are in charge of.
Yeah.
Like it's your responsibility to show up every day like this. So like when I came to the US, you know, I was running the dance studio. I was still on the side, kind of like teaching group fitness classes for women. And then with time, every time I was looking for a challenge, like I knew it has to be a physical challenge. Like I'm like obsessed with physical challenges. And so first I remember, so I used to run and I was like, I'm kind of liking this because what I liked, I didn't like the body of a runner. It's not like There are runners that look good, but like I just didn't like my shape.
Okay.
But I was running because I loved how like the mental toughness to run a full marathon, and then like the fact that to qualify for the Boston you have to run so fast, and I'm a shorty and I'm not a runner, but like the mental is what gets you there, right? So eventually I did qualify and I ran it, but like throughout that time I remember 2019 I believe, when I was like I was planking, so I was so obsessed with like plank. And then I tried to do the world record. I did plank for 3 hours and 45 minutes, which I have no
Which
idea
is
how.
incredible.
But I never got into the book because there was like other competitors who were doing it too. So, right? Anyhow, at some point, you know, I started to feel like my shoulder, my groin, like hip flexors were like suffering. So I was like, I'm done after that, because I was gonna do another record, and I was like, no.
Yeah, there's no point in hurting
But I
yourself.
did, you know, I set my mind to qualify for the Boston. I did it. But throughout that time, I was already watching bikini girls. And I was in love with the way they look, like their shape.
Right.
It's not very muscular. Like in the camera, people always tell me like, oh my God, you're so buff, you're so big. But when you see me in person, I'm very tiny and petite. You know, like people that know me, they're like, but you're so tiny. Like, so like I sent a picture to, let's say, my best friend, and she goes, it's insane what the pictures show. Because in real life, when I see you, she always comes to me, she goes, oh my God, you're so tiny. Like, you know, just very tiny. So like, you know, social media always makes everything like 10 times either better or worse. You know, but this is when I started researching. I was like, okay, what does it take to go? And I was like so into it. And then I really fell in love with this sport. I fell in love with the game. So like people always tell me, why do you do this? Why you have to suffer so much? And I say,
but it's not suffering.
This is really not for everybody, because if you don't understand it, it's not for you.
Right.
It's a whole new level of the mindset. Like you have to love being alone. You have to love being like bored, consistent, and just like grind every day.
Yeah.
But gosh, the reward is like, it's unmatched with anything else.
Yeah, and most people will never understand that.
Yeah, so immediately, like, I went into a prep, my first ever prep in October, and I performed in April. And it was great. And I was like, okay, I can do this.
I love this.
But there's a lot to grow, like, a lot. Like, when you think you got something, you go on the stage and you're like,
improvement.
Like, how is that possible?
Yes.
She's so little, but like, wow.
Yes, and T sends me pictures of other women's butts throughout the day, and she's like,
I'm obsessed with butts.
How can I get this
glutes.
butt?
I'm like, okay, I work, you know, Juan, I work really hard in the glute day, right? But this is what I tell my clients. Like, the fact that I do what I say, and I tell them, like, the gym, it's not gonna bring all the results that you want. It's your diet.
It's your diet.
So like you can grow if you match the diet with the gym. It's a story. Like,
I love it.
woo, so good. Last one.
All right.
And then we do a couple of reps for the core.
Yeah, you may not want to record those for me. Yesterday, I could barely get my knees up.
I'm telling you, they're not pretty here as well. Mamma mia. Yes, ma'am. Good job.
Okay.
Let's take a picture together here.
Okay. Anything is hard.
So
And
this
she's-
is really
Oh, yeah,
hard.
go ahead.
And I don't think I know. That's why I used to avoid this exercise. Like, avoid all the time. But now I love how hard it is. I'm like, nope, you're doing it. So just hang on the bar, bend your knee. Mm. Jesus.
That was good. That was really good.
That was hard. That was hard.
Okay.
You always say you make it look easy. Believe me, it's not.
I'm aiming for 1.
Oh my gosh. Aim for 5. Anything after 5 is a win. Let's go. You got this. 3. Yes. 4. 5. There we go. Oh, I love it. Good, good, good. You see?
That's hard.
One more round. And we're gonna do this round because we're gonna just suffer till the end. Let's hurt. Hanging is hard.
It is. I don't know why that is, but it's more of like the momentum to get your lower body up that makes it so difficult.
Ugh. Mm. 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 Okay. Jeez Louise, that was hard. I love it. I love it.
I wish there was a
I
way
love
to
the
keep
challenge,
from
man.
swinging.
Say what?
I wish there was a way to keep your lower
Keep
body
away
from
from swinging?
because I
I'm
feel like
gonna
that
look
would
up
make it
today
easier.
for those
Oh, the bands.
the bands.
Yeah.
They're like straps where you like put your elbows in. I'm gonna get them today. Promise. Let's go, bees. Woo! And that's a wrap. You guys,
Oh God.
good job. Hey, that was amazing. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Seriously. Super excited. So I would love in the next episode, which means I will be like around my show time, I will make sure to bring a video about
Yeah.
just like the whole process. I don't really like to talk about what's happening much because there's so many things that variables that I can't control and I'm still figuring it out, right? So I don't like to like say what I do, how I do, because there's still things that I'm like, okay, is this working or not?
Right.
So I'm learning as I go, but definitely after my first show, we are gonna talk about everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this workout, give us a thumbs up and a like. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.